Good morning. This is Kavipriya, Assistant Professor, EC Department, SNS College of Technology. I am going to discuss about the topic latches from the unit sequential circuit. Before getting into the topic called latches, let's recall about the combinational circuits. So combinational circuit is one in which output at any instant depends only on the present input, which means that combinational circuit does not have a memory elements. So the combination circuits can be specified by using a truth table or can be used Boolean functions. So truth table contains the output for all possible combinations of input. Whereas in case of complex circuits which can be easily expressed by making use of an algebraic expressions. So this adder, subtractor, encoder, decoder, code converter, everything comes under the combinational circuits. And this is my flow of presentation. I am going to discuss about what is the sequential circuits, why latches are preferred, and what are the classification of latches, and finally about the applications of latches. And what is the sequential circuits? So we know that combinational circuit is one in which output at any instant depends only on the present combinations of inputs. So the main lagging in case of the combinational circuit is one where the memory element is not present. So the combinational circuit with the memory element is a sequential circuit. So the memory element can be a latches or it can be a flip-flop. So the main sequence of operation in case of sequential circuit is one in which the input is being received and the combinational circuit will be processing the inputs and the output will be being stored. The stored output through feedback path it will be fed back as an input and based on the feedback the output will be get generated. And next, why do we need this latches? The drawback of the combinational circuit is overcome by including a memory element. The memory element can be a latches or it can be a flip-flop. So we require an element to store the information to retain the past values. In such category, these latches are preferred as storage element. And what is a latch? Latches are level sensitive devices which is the main important block by constituting the memory element. So it stores a single bit of data and it produces a two output. It is nothing but it is Q and Q bar. And next is a classification of latches. Latches are classified into four categories: SR, D, T and JK. SR is nothing but it is a set reset latch which is meant for basic applications, and T latch is meant for toggle operations. Wherever a single data is being preferred, in such cases D latches are being employed, and JK latch is a versatile latch which can be meant for options which require even a most complex circuitry. And next is I am going to discuss about this SR latch and D latch in detail. SR latch is nothing but it is a set reset latch. It is meant for basic memory storage. It is meant for basic operations. So the inputs are taken as S and R, output is taken as Q and Q bar. The truth table is that when input is 0, 0, whatever data that is being already stored will be getting as a output, which is nothing but it is a hold. When input is 1, 0, output is 1. When input is 0, 1, the output is 0. When the input is 1, 1, the output is an invalid condition. So the main drawback of this SR latch is that when both inputs are 1, the output is an invalid. And next is a D latch. D latch is meant for applications which require a single data input. So we will be having a single input. Output is one which follows the data input over here. So whatever value we have in the D, it will be getting the same value as the output. So output will be following the data input. So the main drawback of this SR latch is invalid conditions. When both the inputs are 1, 1, the output is an invalid, which is being overcome in case of this delatch. And next is the applications of the latches in the real world. It is one which is meant for fundamental data storage. It stores a single bit of data, and it is a foundation for flip-flop, and it can be used for implementing the sequential circuits. It can be a synchronous one or it can be an asynchronous one, and it is meant for handling the data, and it is a temporary storage element. It is meant for specialized circuits like memory cells and debound circuits. And next is a summary of the presentation what I have had now. We have discussed about what is a latch and in-depth explanation of type of latches, two type of latches, which is nothing but SR and D. I have explained the functionality and as well as the truth table of this D and SR latch. And finally, I have explained about the applications of the latches. And next is the activity. The first one is a puzzle. It is a latch to I hold SR my command set or reset as planned. The basic memory in hand. What am I? Which is nothing but it is an SR latch. And next is an odd man out. Among SR, JK flip-flop and T flip-flop and K map, which is an odd man out. This K map is an odd man out because the remaining 3 are sequential element and this K map is not a sequential element. And next is assessment. The full form of SR is nothing but it is a set reset. And when input goes high in case of SR latch, the output will also be high. And the reference for my presentation is Digital Design by Maurice Mano and as well as Sally Wagner. So that's all about the latches. I have discussed about this latches in detail with the functionality and as well as the application. Thank you.